I
So
got
everyone, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah and good evening from my time zone. Thank you so much once again for joining, and the people who will join afterward and who will watch our live session. So this is the time or this is the moment when you are invited to listen to the story from our guests, and also you are invited to share your story and your stories if possible, and the stories that inspired you in your life. And now it's time to inspire others through telling the same stories, sharing the same thing, same philosophy. And that is why we have given the name to our show is WOW, that means Window of Wisdom. So we have a nice acronym here, WOW, it's Window of Wisdom as well. So today we have a very lovely guest from all the way from Bali, Indonesia, and I know her for a while. It could be like for 2 years or so. And she's a very nice speaker. She's a teacher by profession, and she has a lot of things to share. But we hope we are going to get something from her today that will spark our insight. Okay, so thank you so much, and welcome to our live sessions. Okay.
Hello everyone. Assalamualaikum for our Muslim friends. Oh, just started.
Yeah.
Okay. Assalamualaikum everyone for Muslim friends, and good evening from my side. And thank you, teacher, for having me here. I'm blessed to be your guest today. And anyway, I'm Annie from Bali, Indonesia. I'm a private tutor. I'm crazy for English. Yeah, that's it, a bit about myself. So what else?
Okay, just hold on. Just hold on. Now it is. Okay. So you are from Indonesia. So ladies and gentlemen, on all the good people, all my audience, we are going to hear stories from our guest today, who is from Indonesia. Right, that's it. So this is not talk show, this is a listen show. So we will listen whatever you say. No problem. The time is yours. You are in control. Okay, please go on.
Okay, thank you. So let's get the ball rolling.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I actually, I'm going to share you my story about my learning English journey. This is based on the true story, the real story, actually. But before I'm here, before I deal with English talk, it was I'm having trouble, actually. I in love with English, but nobody support me at the time. So I'm just keeping inside me about my desire for English. But then after I got out from school and then go to the university, nobody support me to choose English for my field at that time. So my sister, my brother asked me to go for math. Math is better than blah, 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 but I keep it silent. I have to follow them because beggar can be chooser. So I'm going to the university and then working after work. So vacuum for a long time, Well, let's make story short. After vacuum for so long time, then actually I live in Borneo. I was born as Balinese. I was born in Bali. I'm Balinese. So for my studies, so I continue my study in Borneo, maybe about 2 hours away by plane from my homeland. And then after finish my study, and then I'm working. At that time, I live in nearby a school, right? A school, like senior high school. But one of the teachers knows me as a Balinese, and she's an English teacher. And we be friends before we know each other. And then she asked me to attend a girl from America, because that school makes some kind of incorporation with some foundation from America and helping develop a country to learn English. And the teacher, knowing that I'm from Bali, Balinese kind of, they stereotype as people who knows English, but actually not really, So, and the teacher asked me, "Can you attend this lady, this girl?" She said, at that time, why not? Actually, I learned English. I deal with English accidentally. That is not my plan at all. Yeah, and then at that time, my teacher, when I was in junior high school, told me that if you meet strangers, you have to give them like greetings, good morning, good evening, or whatever. Show respect to strangers, because Bali is known as like tourist destination in Indonesia. So most people know that when I talk with strangers, where is Indonesia? In which part of Bali? So this question is reverse, actually. But Bali is in Indonesia, right? So then, and this teacher, she is English teacher, and asked me to attend this girl from America. And that time I said, why not? All right. So my teacher told me that when you met a stranger, you have to be a good owner, right? Because she is a guest in my country, right? Mm-hmm. And then we live nearby that school, and she also lives nearby my house, we neighborhood, And then she didn't know at all about Indonesian language, even just say thank you, good morning, whatever. She didn't know at the time. So, but I don't know where the confidence came from at the time, So I'm just act like I'm a good owner, so I have to respect the guest. So I just put myself on her shoes. Yes. At the time, what if I go to the United States and I don't have anyone to talk with, So yeah, I put myself on her shoes. So I attend her anywhere, just like, oh, I need to go to grocery, I need to go anywhere. I don't have any good grammar at all. Even pronunciation it was terrible, But then at that time, I don't know. I was crazy, I call her. I don't know why I was so confident. I call her. I don't know. It's risky to call someone at the very first time. She is native speaker. Can you imagine that? I never deal with such kind of person. I call her. What? I was, really hard to understand, because it was very first time talking with stranger. The first time I come back to my English, and then because I found it kind of tricky to talk directly by phone, so we typing that. After what we typing, continue typing, and then. On Saturday night, like now, Saturday evening, and we went for dinner, spending time on a Starbucks, talking about English, yes. And also the culture, sharing each other, then, when we stop in the middle of the conversation, and this is it. And now I just still get it, this one. It's called falling. It is like electric dictionary, and they operate by, maybe you can charge here, and also by any option here, like batteries.
You can use batteries, right?
Yeah. And when so when when she confused, what are you gonna talk about? And then you can please type here. So please type here. That's crazy, you know.
Mhm.
But it's okay, it's fine, you know. When I say like back, behind, is really
Mhm.
confusing, you know. The reverse word, you know, just like inappropriate, you know, to organize the word. It's not. Ooh, I have a lot of things, you know, to talk about, but
Mhm.
I was struggling to express myself at the time, you know, at the
Yes,
moment.
I understand.
Yeah, and then day by day, she noticed me. Then, and you should do this, do this. Find a book, maybe a small book or maybe a simple book to help you. She said, and then she brought me to visit the bookstore, and then she bought this one for me. Look at this. Daily English conversation, very small book, you know. Oh my goodness, I find oh shit. Hello,
Hello.
I'm there. Oh my god,
Oh,
I lost you a couple words, yeah. And then you know,
yeah, it's
let
fine.
me
No
continue.
problem.
All right. Yeah, and then she said
Yeah,
that
sure.
I need a book, you know, and she bought me this one, Daily English Conversation, and really cheap, you know,
Ah,
very cheap. Yeah,
yeah.
because you know, and then okay, this is a nice price. She said because she didn't know about the currency at the time, you know, and rupiahs and converts to dollars, you know, and from then
Okay.
it's okay. We bought this one, and then she only in my place about 8 months, and then she came back to her country, and then afterward we just like vacuum for a long time, we like, you know, crying each other because we separated again. And then I'm not stop talking learning English. That moment, you know, that moment is like precious moment to me. Because why? This is like the stepping stone for me to get rid from nervousness, from shyness, because this is the key. If you at in person meet native speakers, you're gonna boost your confidence. All right,
Mhm.
you will never feel nervous anymore when we're talking with other people, you know, because
Yes.
at the very first time directly I'm talking with native speakers, you know. Can you imagine that? I was so proud about it, you
Oh,
know.
no, no.
You
Yes,
know,
yes. You
yeah.
should be.
And then I continue, you know, continue learning English. How do I can continue my journey? So
Okay.
I deal on social media, go on Instagram.
Mhm.
I deal with people there. When someone posts something and I'm stalking them, how they make some sentences, you know. When yeah, I'm stalking them, you know, to arrange to organize some words so people can understand easily. So
Okay.
anyway, also I build kind of uh, relationship
Great.
also,
Okay.
friendship relationship, you know. But sometimes I don't know, I do remember now the word that expression that I don't know. Please put yourself together. Say that way, but I didn't understand at that time, you know, but now I got it already.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So yeah, by
What?
deal on social media, you know, so many times. But then afterward, I didn't know even when if on Instagram there are so many resources for learning English, kind of English teachers, they're running around over there, you know, searching for students, you know, share content. But
Okay.
then I joined only with English teachers, you know, so many there over there. But
Mhm.
then I when I build my confidence already, so I joined on their live stream on
Right.
Instagram. So, you know, can you imagine that? And they all native speakers, you know, English teachers.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got so confident because why? A lot of English teachers said that, oh, I like your enthusiasm, I like your energy, saying that way. This is like, you know, to make me alive, you know. When I was struggling, why people can do it, but I don't. I cannot do it. Why? What happened with me? So I don't want to be that one, So, and then yeah, I'm continue, make friend, talking every single day with strangers, and then I don't care where. I mean, who I'm talking with, even
Yes.
the native or non-native, as long as we can convey what we're going to say, that's enough for me. As long as we can practice our muscle in English, that's it. I wanted to do. So that's why when you want to start to learn English, don't when something comes from inside, nobody can stop you.
Yes.
That's it.
That's
If
right.
you, I learned English for this one, it's not from your side, not from inside, it's going to be tricky for you. You always get some excuses to postpone,
Yes.
So can you imagine that when I was the first time, for so long time, I'm vacuum in English, but when I got, the first time met native speaker, I don't have any preparation, completely off the cuff.
Yes, off the cuff. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, now I'm deal on Facebook to searching for speaking partner on the group. Yeah, so I deal anywhere, and also I'm become a little bit, selective when choosing people, because
Yes.
I'm sorry, my for a part of my French, when
Okay,
I'm
no
saying like
problem.
I met a lot of asshole actually, so that's why I have to be a little bit picky, to
Yes, I
choose
know.
someone who really interest or having strong desire to improve their English. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's
Yes.
great. That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Are you done? Are you done your first story? Any?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. You can talk really. Okay. Hello? And you're frozen again. So, so my audience, my brothers and sisters.
I lost you a couple of minutes.
No, not couple of minutes, just seconds.
Oh, just a second.
Okay. Okay, no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You
So,
surely can talk. So can you I mean, can you speak faster than this? I mean, when you speak
no,
your
that's
language.
my natural way of speaking. So I
Natural
gotta
way.
make it more.
Okay.
Yes.
So does anyone
Did you find it? Did you find it so fast? According your.
Well, and I'm a part of my audience, right? So I just wanted to hear through their ears, right? And that's it. Okay. So no problem. We will catch you another time. So you will be able to,
Yeah. So
share
many
another story, no problem.
people. So many people told me that, and you speak so fast. They said. So I'm telling them that, like, oh, you're not the one. So everybody at the first time said that you speak so fast.
Okay.
But I cannot to be someone else.
Yeah, you just be yourself. Yeah, that's
Just
right.
me. Yeah.
Okay. So I think you are not fast. I think people are slow listeners.
Maybe you're right.
You can say that, no, I'm not fast. It's your problem.
Yeah, but
You're slow
why?
listener.
You know why? Why people always emphasize that speak slowly and be clear whatever you say. But why people don't emphasize about why you just become a good having a good listening skill? Do you have a good listening skill? Maybe why don't just reverse this question for the listener?
Yeah.
Why always the speaker?
I think one reason is the way you speak. Well, you are not that much of a fast speaker, right? You have your own speed, but your speed gets speedy when you add your posture and gestures and everything. So you are using your hands, your facial expressions
Yes,
very often, your
gesture.
heads, you're nodding, you're shrugging. So all these elements, these are the elements of personal communication. So you are utilizing all of them at the same time, right?
Exactly.
So it is perceived that you are a quick speaker or a faster speaker. But in turn, if you just recorded your voice and listened, it would feel less speedy, I believe. So this is how it happens. So we have the we have the auditory input, and we have also the visual inputs, right? Right, we are looking at you.
Yes, yes,
see
yes.
everything. So
Everyone
all
has
of them,
different.
yeah, collectively it is perceived as being okay. So now
Yeah.
let's get back to your story. How would you summarize your story in a few words, like in a one sentence or two?
In a few words, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Okay.
No
I
matter
think,
what.
okay, I think, I mean, did you, I mean, are you the person who just made the tagline for the brand Nike? Nike has the same tagline. Nike, have you heard the name Nike? Nike brand, famous brand Nike. They have a logo. They have a logo like a tick mark, Nike.
I don't know what is it.
Okay, no problem. Nike is a famous brand, like Adidas. Have you heard the name Adidas? Adidas.
Yeah.
Adidas is also yeah. Adidas is a brand. Is Nike is another brand.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
So Nike has the title or the tag that is just do it. They have the same tag. So you are that person who invented or composed that tagline and sold that tagline to Nike, right? I mean, Nike bought that tagline from you, I think. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, so just do it is will be the main thing or the main theme of your story. Okay. So I have a couple of questions. That is, what you said about speaking with a native speaker of English. Okay, the very first time, and it was your first attempt. Do you think this is natural? I mean, do you think it happens in many other individuals? Do you think that? I mean, do common people have that much courage to speak up with native speakers at their first attempt? What do you think?
So, yeah, according to what I was saying about it's tricky to talk with native speaker. It was because I don't have any background, no preparation. I never heard any English, maybe podcast or English song or any stuff according to English. So that's why I just like directly, just like I was in a dog house at the time, but I didn't realize it. So that's why I think it is, ignorance is bliss, is bliss, right? Ignorance is bliss, because I don't know if I was thinking out loud, maybe if thinking something, oh, there's going to be people, what the people sing, that's not going to be done, nothing going to happen. So that's why I said the title could be just do it, right? When you're thinking about what other people think, I don't have any good grammar, I don't have pronunciation. Who? So when you're going to start?
Right. Okay. That's great. That's great. That's amazing. I think one reason people think in this way because we are very much judgy. We judge people very often, and without thinking about ourselves.
Smart shaming. Some people also smart shaming in my country.
Yes. I agree. Yes. So these are the main reasons. But if we would not be that much judgy, and if we did not judge people where it is not necessary, I think the world would be a much better place.
One thing that I'm gonna say so that's why I never talking when I was struggling in English. I prefer to talk with strangers instead of my people.
Oh, why is that?
Because they always, when they find me like you act like you know English, your pronunciation is terrible, just like a lot of negative stuff. They're telling me, they don't know that much, but why they're judging? I don't like their mindset, but when we come from the same country, why is it happen? But actually we have to support each other instead.
Yes, of course. Yes, it's a place of
that's
coexistence.
When we talking with strangers, non-native speaker, I felt confident because we were in the same boat. Nobody gonna judging.
Yes, that's right. So do you think a culture plays an important role here?
Yeah, sure, of course. And we have to, to get rid from that stupid, habit, right? This Yeah, this is negative one. So, how the teenagers, the new young generation, be it can speak out.
Yes.
Because I got my students,
Yes.
I also like English, he said, but I'm shy to express myself. Oh, that's it. Got it.
Students are very lucky to have a teacher like you, I think.
Oh.
You're very outspoken. That's amazing.
Anyway, I'm not English teacher though. I'm not English teacher.
You should be. You should be. Okay. So, okay, what do you teach then? How to move hands?
No, I teach math.
Math.
I teach math. Yes, I teach math. There is no relation at all with what I'm till now because I just in love with English. I'm so crazy with English. Even though I practice my English daily, I try to practice my fellows in my workplace, kind of with English teachers especially. Okay. But when I ask them like in different way, like, hello, how have you been? And just confused, they normally say, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you, the same.
I understand.
Yeah.
So I can say that you are in love with English, but you married math.
Exactly. Yeah. Just like, I don't know, so that's why when in love with English, you will never feel like you get difficulties or feel like this is a burden. Not at all. You just do it, and then day by day you will feel it like, oh, I did it.
Yes, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
So math is also a language. So people say math is the language of science, right? So it is also a language. You're playing with it. That's great. You're teaching it.
Math teaches us that every problem has a solution.
Every problem has a solution. And also I someone made a joke out of it that every problem has a solution. And someone said that he is that kind of person to whom every solution has a problem. So
that's a negative one.
Some people, you understand that?
Yeah, this is toxic, this is a toxic person then.
Some people create some problems for every solution. So yeah, there are some people like that as well.
So that's
anyway,
right.
So okay.
The light is on, but nobody's home.
Yes. So so sometimes you are you are used to using idioms and figure of speech.
Hey, I like it. I like it.
That is amazing. That is amazing. It enhances the beauty of your speech, and I like it.
Yeah. This is like I add something here. Afterward, it is not enough to deal with the group and then having conversation with people. I have to improve myself in anything. So that's why I jump into idioms. I end up with idioms.
Yes,
because why idioms? When we run out of stuff to talk about, and then we never run out of topic when we deal with idioms, and the first one, we have to understand the literal meanings, and then we can drag them into figurative one. And then you can think out loud and how to add in some words to become a good sentence. All right, this just need creativity. All right, so we can kill more than 2 birds only with 1 stone. Right.
Yes.
So so that's like exaggeration. Actually only 2 words, but I said more than 2 words, so like exaggeration, right?
Yes,
so
you have added something. So the English I'm talking about the
idioms. When we're speaking like normal using language, the same words every single day, I love to learn idiom. Why? Because I would love to put some taste in my food, just like icing the cake.
Yes, icing the cake. Yes.
Yeah, when you eat something and without taste, without any shock, it also like tasteless, right? So also don't put a lot.
Yes,
exaggeration is not good as well.
Yes, that's right.
Proper,
Of course, and of course, a good speaker. Thinks about his or her audience as well, right? To whom I'm speaking, right? it's also a very important thing. So will they be able to receive or digest that thing or not? So audience is also a very important thing. It's amazing. So
Yes.
we are towards the end of our live session. It was live session, so it was an amazing session with you. Maybe I think you have many more stories to share, but okay, maybe some other day, some other time as well. So what would be one question and yeah, two questions actually. That is, what would be your ultimate advice? Okay, I mean, beside saying just do it, what would be your ultimate advice to the audience who are especially learning English as a second language? And what is your feeling today after sharing your story with my audience and your audience as well?
So the second one, could you repeat the second one, please?
The second one is how do you feel, or I mean, what is your feeling now? That is after sharing your story. How do you feel now? Yes.
Okay. All right. Yes. I'm going to give some suggestion for the beginner, especially. If you focus on speaking, if you put your efforts into practice, because actions speak louder than words.
Yes, actions speaks louder than words. Yes.
So just don't, I want to do that, I want to do that, just do it. Express yourself by writing. For myself, I don't care for what level you are when you talk to me. I don't care for your level. As long as you have good intention, good desire for English. Yes. When someone said, oh, I'm in this level, C1 or C2, the way they're writing, nice, really nice, great. But when they come to speaking, wow, that sounds terrible, and so many people like having a weird accent. I don't mean to do the meanings like demeaning their accent. This is not at all. Just try to be a little bit clearer.
Yes.
So not sound that weird, so people can understand.
Yes.
That's it. Though being understood is more essential than being like talk so fast and people get confused. Because when we're speaking like fluency, it is like flowing, like the water flow, and knowing when your opponent, your people, when they stop, and you can get the gesture. You understand when you stop, when you start.
Yes, that's right.
That is the flowing, that's fluency.
Yes.
That's why, oh, I'm in this level. So why based on level?
Yes.
When you're speaking, you like stutter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my opinion. But now I feel like I'm blessed when I'm speaking out about what I feel, what am I thought. I'm putting down all to all of you, maybe who interested in English.
Yes.
And then never stop. Don't do something overwhelming, just like overload. Don't do it. Maybe grammar for 10 minutes, and then if you get bored, go for the next one. Pronunciation. If you bored, go for movie, listening song.
Yes.
Everything in English.
Yes.
Listen to the podcast. Everything, whatever you do in English.
Yes.
When you're fighting with your partner, do it in English. All right.
I understand. So do you fight in English? Do you fight in English too?
If you don't have good English, don't fight. Right?
Okay. So you are not allowed to fight with others unless, right? No, that's amazing philosophy. Okay.
Just kidding,
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, this is my way, because I don't want to be so formal, because I would love, my slogan, my mantra is loving and learning must go on. So makes learning enjoyable. And don't make your learning files kind of boring and make you stop you from keep moving.
Yes, I understand. That's it. Yeah. I think I read something like a teacher if a teacher makes his lesson boring, he is not a teacher, he's a criminal. You understand? I think you're frozen again.
Yes.
Okay. So that is the thing.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So I'm going to end the live session, but before I do, I just want to know, how are you feeling now? I mean, what is your feeling after sharing all the good stuff with us?
Yes, yes, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed, after pouring down what my thoughts to you all, and I hope it is useful or helpful, and encourage you to keep moving.
Yes.
And then don't listen to the Debbie Downer.
Yes, Debbie.
All right, because this kind of person is toxic. Yes.
Okay. You are.
You love yeah.
You are.
Yeah, that's it. Get away from something that bring you down. So
Yes, I understand.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Just
it.
focus on. That's the main thing. Just focus on what you are doing.
Yeah.
Yes. Keep
Yeah,
doing
be
it.
the
Right.
best version of yourself. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, and if it is possible, if everything fits, like time and availability and everything, may we hope we will get you some other day, some other time again to listen to some other thing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Annie. Thank you so much for your time. And
thank you everyone for joining us.
Okay. So I mean, we had a talk previously, and we wanted to make this happen. Okay. On a different date, but for me, you had to reschedule it, and thank you so much. Okay. Okay, everyone. Thank you for listening to us. And she was Annie from Bali, Indonesia, and she's a lovely speaker, as you can see her, and as you have seen her. Anyway, so a lot of people joined and comment. Pradeep Kumar said, "Awesome, thank you." Raj Kumar enjoying. Assalamu alaikum. Assalam. Maruf Ahmed brother, I will give you a message, Maruf brother, if you are listening to me right now. Okay. And yeah, thank you so much. Inshallah, I will. So okay, so inshallah, I will see you maybe tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Take care, and bye bye.